Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Josh? The Bet Slips family, Professor Parlay with C Money. It is just us two on a short show tonight. PD King is out with the family. It looks like he's got that 7-Up Ghost that I haven't tried yet. Poolside Pat is out being busy tonight as well. He said he may be dropping some stuff on X, so look for that. But like I said, it'll be a quick show, but there is a lot to get to because even though it's only two of us and it's a short show, I have a fair amount of bets to get through. But I'll go ahead and get into the thing that keeps us from getting sued, which is the disclaimer. Number one, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help. If you need it, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, we're not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Don't gamble more than you can afford to lose. And lastly, gambling can be addictive. Please seek help. If you need a call, 1-800-GAMBLER. There are other numbers, but they can get you to your local organization as well if you call that number and help you out. Number two is the most important because if you set limits and you don't go outside of what you should be good, but we all need help from time to time, so if you need it, call that number. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sports book. We are affiliated with Nevin Eyewear. We love them. We all have them. We all have multiple pair. If you use our link that is on our X in our link tree, you will get 30% off one pair, or you can buy one and get two free. The 30% was good if you want to get prescription sunglasses. I, for one, have to get prescription sunglasses, but I already have a pair, so I just got the regular ones. Or if you don't need prescription, buy one, get two free. Either way, you will get free shipping on anything over $50, which both of those deals will get you free shipping. So they are polarized. They're very durable, and if they do get broken, lost, scratched, you can get them replaced. You just have to fill out a claim. So we love Nevin Eyewear on the show. I've ordered 3. I'm about to order 3 more. So we definitely don't just push them because they're a sponsor. We really do like them, and I'll wear them. We are not affiliated with a sports book, but we are affiliated with something kind of like a sports book, more like a sports book now, but it is Player Profit also, or Playville, also known as Player Profit. They are more like a sports book now. However, before their main thing is a challenge system, and essentially the way the challenge system that works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500, and depending on which bankroll you want to go for, if you use the code JTBS, you will get 10% off of any package, regardless of the price and regardless of how many you buy. You can use it multiple times. If you buy that $30 package, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. It's a challenge system, so essentially what you got to do is you have to get one. The first challenge is to get to 10% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete challenge 1, you move to challenge 2, in which case you got to 15% profit before getting 10% losses. If you complete challenge 2, you are then funded and you can cash out up to 70% of profit up to that point and going forward. It's not an easy system to do because, getting to 10% profit before getting 10% losses is not always easy. You got to hit multiple bets in a row. There are other rules, regulations, stipulations, but it's a good way to try to turn a small amount of money into a larger bankroll. So if you like to make safe bets, if you like to make 1 or 2 bets a day, Player Profit is for you. Check them out. Use our code. You'll get the 10% off, and let them know that we sent you. If you're looking for a best bet of the day, I am taking this young rookie phenom, Travis Bazana. This dude has gone from single A to the majors in inside of a month and a half. And I'm taking him for 1+ hit. It's at -130. I boosted it to -105. In his last 12 games, he's only played I think he's played 13 games. In the last 12, which is this month, he has 8 hits in 8 games he's got hits in over those 12 games. So he's getting hits. He already has his first major league home run, which he hit like a week ago. This kid is exciting and has a lot of potential. They love him there, and there's some kind of aura around this kid. So I'm taking him to get a hit today. He's also facing a pitcher on the mound, Abbott, who is a 4.47 ERA. So he's been getting hit a decent amount. So I like everybody in that lineup for Cleveland tonight, but Bazana, I really like to get a hit tonight. So take Travis Bazana at -105. That is the best bet of the day, sponsored by Playvo. Again, use that code JTBS for 10% off. We have a performance double day. The PD King took today off, so I'm running one up myself. This is the professor running a performance double for try to help him out. I'm going Spencer Strider, 6+ strikeouts. Strider has looked very good in his 2 starts. Well, he looked rough, slow in that first start, but it was his first start coming back from injury. His last start, he looked very good. He went 6 innings. The Red Sox strike out a fair amount, so he should be able to get to 6 strikeouts. And then the Braves are one of the hottest teams. They're the first team to 30 wins. The Red Sox are struggling mightily. I think that they could get this win. They probably win 2. They're going to probably win this series. They've only lost 1 series in 13 series this year, which is wild.
It is wild.
And they lost. They won one. They won one of the 3 games in the series they lost. So they're hot. The Red Sox are not. So we're taking Spencer Strider 6Ks and Braves money line. If you bet that, you get that at +140. So I didn't even run this by PD King. So if I hurt his units, it's his fault for not being here. Next, we are going to go to the 750 Club. I am running this back because the last time I did this, we hit it, which is why we're plus units right now on the 750 Club. I'm taking 4 guys to go 6 innings. So I'm going to start off with Braxton Ashcraft. He has 7+ innings in 3 of his last 4 starts. He's facing the Phillies, whose bats are kind of quiet right now. I expect a lot out of Ashcraft tonight. I think he goes 6 innings. I think he probably gets 6, 7, 8 Ks. I think that the Phillies might have a rough night today against Pittsburgh. Then, as I talked about, I'm going Spencer Strider over 17.5 outs. He's had 2 starts. That first start was he was kind of on limited pitches, went 3 innings, but he went 6 innings in his last start, and he is facing that Red Sox team that is struggling. And then I've got Cam Schlittler over 17.5. He's got 6+ innings in 4 of his last 5 games. And he's going against another team that's struggling, which is the Mets. The Mets are not good at all. They're one of the most expensive, crappy teams I've ever seen in my life. And then I've got Edward Cabrera for the Cubs to go 6+. He's hit this in 3 of his last 5. And he is facing a more improved White Sox team, but let's face it, it's still the White Sox, and the Cubs are probably the 2nd to 3rd best team in baseball right now. They've had 2 10-game winning streaks, and part of that is because Edward Cabrera has been very good this year. So I'm taking all 4 of these guys to go 6 innings. If they do, we hit this for +10, 12. That is a little over 10 to 1. We just hit ones like this the other night for +980. So we're trying to go hit this again and really get us going for the 750 Club. We are up 2.8 units on the month because we hit that one +980. So we're really hoping this one comes through. I know this is a kind of bet that C-Money likes to bet. And I decided since that's what I bet when I hit it last time, I'm going to try it again.
I definitely rode this, and I got it for 1150 with a boost.
Let's go. I used fan cash, so I couldn't get a boost, but
Hey, whatever. Got to take that fake money, turn it into real money.
But that is the 750 Club a day. I think it's also the last segment. There is no marquee matchup.
No marquee matchup.
Pat didn't send one in, and I didn't really see one that I wanted 2 pitches in the same game for 6 Ks. So I didn't want to throw one up and mess him up, especially since I wasn't confident in any of them for one game. So I will move on to the tabletop, which I have 3 on this tabletop. I'm starting off with the pitcher parlay. You've seen these names before. Well, 2 of these 3 names. I've got Ashcraft again for 6+ strikeouts. He has gotten 6+ strikeouts in 6 of his last 7 games. Spencer Strider, 6+ strikeouts. his 2 games, he got 6 strikeouts in the game. He only went 3.1 innings, which is wild. And then he had 8 strikeouts in his last outing. And again, he's facing that Red Sox team that strikes out a lot. Then Blake Snell, he's only had 1 start. He did only get 5 strikeouts in that, but he's going against the team who strikes out the most in the entire league, which is the Angels. They are dead last. They strike out over 10 times a game. Blake Snell should easily get to 6 strikeouts. He did get to 5 strikeouts in his first outing. That was against the Braves, though, and the Braves are one of the opposite of hitting teams in baseball, averaging 5.5 runs. So this is a very different matchup. He should get to 6 strikeouts. I think he probably goes 6 innings also. You want to go really big, you can probably throw him on that 750 club as a flyer. But getting that at plus 267, I think mostly because Blake Snell's bringing that up. But you know what? I love the fact that I'm getting it almost 3-1, especially considering I'm almost certain those top 2 are hitting. So I feel pretty good about that one. Then I've got a hit parlay. So I've got Spencer Steer. I should have done a Spencer name game parlay with
Yeah, you said
but I've got Spencer Steer, who's on a 5-game hitting streak. So we're just riding him to continue that into 6 games. He's had a few of these 5-game hitting streaks. I think he had like a 10-game hitting streak earlier. He's been hitting very well this year. Nolan Arenado, this is solely because he goes crazy against Freeland. He's batting 500 against Freeland lifetime. To be fair, that whole lineup is batting very good against Freeland, so maybe bet that game to go lopsided. And then I've got Rafael Devers, who started the season atrocious, and he is on fire over the last 2-3 weeks. He's got like 5 home runs over the last 2 weeks. His batting average has gone from like 160 to like 250. He's also on a 5-game hitting streak. So we're riding him to stay hot, and I got that plus 194, which kind of tells you how hot these guys have been. Because the odds are just under 2-1. Then for the NBA, I've got a PD parlay. I'm starting off with the Pistons plus 9.5. This series, not a single time has a game been over 10 points either side. Don't think today's any different. The Pistons are fighting for their lives. I think that they're going to be able to cover the 9.5. Cade Cunningham, 23 plus points. He's only missed this once in this series, and I think only once in this entire playoffs. So he's going to have to step it up tonight. 23 points should be easy for him. Spurs money line. They're just the best team in the series. They should have ran away with this. They struggled a little bit because Wemby got taken out of a game or two. I think he got taken out for elbowing a guy in the face earlier in the series. And those were the only games that they lost. When he plays, they win. He's playing tonight, and that's why I'm also rocking Wemby 23 plus points. He's hit this in 2 of his last 3 games, and he's a man on a mission. Ever since he got ejected from that game, he's hung up like 29 and 32, I think. I think that he has another big night tonight, and we got that at plus 220. And again, I'm putting the Travis Bazana 1+ hit, minus 130, boosted to 105. On the tabletop, we will move on to C Monies, which I believe is next. Yes.
So I want to call him Travis Bazinga.
Well, I mean, I figured I just went to saw the Savannah Bananas, so I've got Bazana. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, kind of. All right, so we switched up a little bit tonight. I hit mine the other night for I think plus 910 for the overs. Me and the professor went at it. He took Mizrachi for under. I took him for over. So I was like, "Come on, we got to do this." So we did it. Moved on. We had a great night because I also hit my Nerfy last call too. So tonight we're gonna run Schlitter for 6+ strikeouts, Strider for 5+ strikeouts. Then we're gonna switch over to the WNBA. I was complaining the other night because I wasn't aware of Caitlin Clark's situation, but I took her for 4-3. She hit 1, but she did have 25 points, so we took her for 20+. Also in that same game, I took Plum for, I think, 16, and she ended up with 28. So I took her for 20+. We got that at 512, boosted it to 614.
Kind of funny. On my last call, you will see my WNBA bet, and it's not far off from those 2 numbers either. So I do like that. Obviously, I have Schlittler. I like Schlittler, and I have Strider. So matter of fact, I'm gonna bet this after the show's over, because I like those odds as well. That being said, I will move on to the last call. I'll start off with my long ball. I'm going Ketel Marte for 1+ home run at plus 265. He is 9 for 17 with 3 home runs versus Freeland. I told you there's a lot of guys in that lineup that are mashing Freeland. Ketel Marte is no exception. He has hit 3 home runs. I think it was 5 extra base hits of those 9 of 7 teams batting over 500 against him. And he's got a slugging percentage over 1,000. He is killing it against him. So I really like him for the long ball today. And my WNBA bet, I have the Fever minus 3.5. I moved that down like 5 points, I think it is. I'm taking over 161.5, which I moved that down about 10 points. I will say that the Fever have scored 87 and 105, I believe, back in their first 2. So if they get that, this game is clearly going to go over 161. I think it goes over the 170, but I wanted to play it safe. Then I have Caitlin Clark, 18-plus points. Like you said, she went for 25 and 20 to the first 2 games. Her threes are not there yet. Imagine if they were, she'd be shooting 35, 40 points right now. But the threes aren't there, but she's still getting her points. She's still scoring. She's shooting well from the field, just not from the three-point line. Then Kelsey Mitchell, who dropped 20-something points in that game. I think she's gotten over 20 both games. I played it safe on both of these, got 18-plus points, and got this at plus 205. So that is my WNBA bets. My first dipping my first toe in the WNBA this year is why I wanted to take it light on the first trial, but I'll be swinging for the fences later in the season. And once we get Python Parlay or Parlay Python going, we'll have a lot more WNBA bets that you can tail. And then we'll move on to C Money's long ball for his last call.
So I took Kazuma Okamoto for my long ball tonight. All the research I looked at, he and a lot of the groups that I'm in, a lot of people are taking him in like their 2 and 3 leggers. So, yeah, I haven't taken him yet this season, and he's having a pretty good season. So I'm gonna rock him tonight, and hopefully he goes deep. I'm a little angry because, for not yesterday, but 2 days prior to that, I took Jordan Walker 2 days in a row, and he didn't hit, and then I took Shea Langoliers when I was thinking about taking Nick Kurtz. So that really bit me in the butt last night because Jordan Walker hit a home run and Nick Kurtz was the long ball of the night. So I got whammied from both sides.
I will tell you it's not on here, but Chicks Picks Jim went with Shea Langoliers tonight for her long ball. I'm pulling up what the odds on that is. She just sent that message in live.
Coming to you live.
Let's see. That would be plus 250. The man's at 12 home runs on the year, so like any given night he can go deep.
And the wind's still blowing out in the park, so I mean there's still going to be home runs hit tonight.
I don't necessarily hate a same game home run parlay of Devers and Langoliers, which you can get a plus 1,300. That's another one of my last calls. I'm gonna bet that too. Because like I said, Devers is on fire, Langoliers is on fire. Pitchers, neither one of these pitchers are like overwhelmingly great, so why not? But that is all of the picks for today. I'm gonna run back over them real quick because I know we've got a few more people in, and we got time. I'm not gonna discuss them all; I'll just kind of name them off. Again, the best bet is Travis Bazzano 1+ hit at minus 105 with a boost. It's 130 if you don't have a boost. The performance double a day, Spencer Strider 6+ strikeouts, and Braves money line at plus 140. We've got the 750 club, which is Braxton Ashcraft, Spencer Strider, Cam Schlittler, and Edward Cabrera all over 17.5 outs at plus 1012. I have Ashcraft, Strider, and Snell all for 6 strikeouts at plus 267. Spencer Steer, Nolan Arenado, Rafael Devers all for 1+ hit at plus 194. Pistons plus 9.5. Cade 23+ points. Spurs money line. Wemby 23 points for plus 220. And then C Money has Cam Schlittler for 6 strikeouts, Strider for 5 strikeouts, Caitlin Clark for 20 points, Kelsey Plum for 20 points at plus 512, boosted to 614. Then our long balls are Ketel Marte, Shea Langoliers, and Kazuma Okamoto. And then my WNBA last call is the Fever minus 3.5, over 161.5, Caitlin Clark 18, and Kelsey Mitchell 18, plus 205. Those are the bets of the day. Our records, I think the only thing change on this it's on here. I just didn't move it up. So C Money is technically king of the units by about just over a unit.
That's right
now. I'm at 12 point. Oops, I just went off the stage. I'm at 12.53. PD King is holding strong. I think he's at 5 units or something like that. That hasn't been updated yet either. And then Jen is at 5.27. Also, I will say, I don't know if anybody watched the show on was it Tuesday, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday when Jen did her golf bets. My last call on that show was for the highest scoring South African, which I get it. It's wild, but you can bet regions on DraftKings on the highest scoring from a region. And at the end of the first day, that guy was winning the entire thing, which is Poke Guider.
Poke Guider.
Yes, he is now tied for third at 3 under through day 2. So he's not only the highest scoring South African, he was the leader of day 1, and he's tied for third on day 2. So that was at plus 345. So that's looking good right now as well. If you bet that, let's see who's leading right now. I just had it up.
I have it.
McNeely is leading right now.
Yeah.
With Smalley and Goddard up right behind him, which the leader's at 5 under. Well, McNeely's not done for the day. He's still at 3. He's still on 15. So, the Poke Guider's looking very, very, very good right now. I don't think there's any other South Africans even near him right now. Like, I don't see one on the list that has a chance to make the cut at the moment. C. Jarvis at 42nd is the closest one to him, and he's 5 shots back from him. So.
Yeah, you got that wrapped up.
I think I've got that one in the bag.
That one's pretty much in the bag.
The cut line's today, so he may be the only one that makes the cut. So that might be getting paid real soon. So new king of the units possibly after that bet hits. But hopefully we all hit tonight, and we'll have to recalculate these all tomorrow. But that is the show. I know it was a quick show today. If you're not following us, please make sure you follow us on X. We post when we're not live. We post bets. Those of us who can't make lives post bets. I post bets every single day, whether it's on this show or on our X. Once we get to 500 followers, we will be giving away a $50 gift card to a sportsbook of your choosing. So make sure you're following. If nothing else, just to try to get a chance at that $500 gift card. And we'll do that for every 500 as we grow. So we are definitely trying. Once we get to 500, we also have a few more sponsor opportunities that will come up, which will also benefit everybody as well, because I'm sure we'll get some discount codes and things of that nature. So just make sure you're following us. But with that being said, I will play you out. Hope you all have a great Friday.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.